Hello, everybody, and I would like to thank my wonderful subscribers.
Hello, everybody, and today is probably going to be the last episode of Seen It Right, Ace Attorney, Turnabout Samurai. This is part 6, and we are on the final trial day. I figured out who it is. It is the producer, Miss Vasquez. So yeah, let's just get into it right now and see what we can prove right off the bat. Okay. Hit L, hit A. Yeah, okay. Shit, I did. Okay, well then it give us the time. October 20th, 10 a.m. District Courtroom number 4. Here we go. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be ready to present decisive evidence. Of course, you guys can't both do that. Only one of you can do it, because that's how decisive evidence works for one side. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's trial, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claimed that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimony, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a little on edge today. Like his name. What a fucking user who's named after edges. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution called Mr. Vasquez. And the prosecution would like to not mention how literally Mr. Vasquez had a bunch of armed gunmen going to erase us. I know that it's not directly related to the crime, but this is criminal. You guys know that, right? An officer of the law was there. So what, does he not have a body cam? Even if he doesn't, the word of an officer of the law should mean something, right? So I don't feel like the court should be allowing this witness without the information that she literally had hired hands to kill me and Maya. We know that, right? We all know that. Mr. Vasquez was a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Hello, honey. Will the witness state her name and occupation? Mr. Vasquez, I am a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer for Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike media banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Rastage. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Hey, Maya. Yeah, I know that pretty damn obvious now. I will. Don't worry. Well, right. If she's guilty, which she is, she literally threatened to kill us. Have we forgotten that? We were about to die if it wasn't for Detective Saddam Shoe. I'll catch her with her pants down. Shoulder should be. Witness testimony the day of the murder. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Where are the bones? We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. Okay? Pretty good and detailed, honestly. I have a question about one part of your testimony. Which one? You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. Huh? There's a van at Studio 2. Yeah, I had him take me in that. Damn, that's a nice looking van. I would not mind being driven around in that van. But seriously, how far are the distances? Because to me, they seem like they're all within a good walking distance. Do you really have to go into a vehicle? I thought it might be risky to walk. What with that monkey's head toppling over? What? So you thought that something else was gonna fall? Van. Manila used this van to drive backstage to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer, added to the court record. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Yes, do it. You do it. You do this shit. The day of the murder. Cross-examination. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. Hold it! By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop at the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? I can't analyze what you don't give me. Yes. Oh dear. The meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. Hold it. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. Objection! The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please, stop banging your little desk. It hurts my ears. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you should try remembering? No. What? Hey, John, the witness is not doing her best. The meeting ended at 4, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it would be between those times. Obviously. You would think. Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. Yes. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we had a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I... Oh, wait, shit. I forgot. Okay, here, hold it. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. God, we're like children. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean somebody else. Somebody who doesn't work for you and isn't under your command. One person is enough. Yeah, maybe if you were unrelated parties. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak, then what? I mean, I kept my evidence. No, 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 no. Oh, no, that isn't proof. There's a different steak. Shit. Well, Nick, find anything? I kinda wish she said a bit more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some sort of contradiction in what she said. Somewhere. I entered the trailer. Oh, a little before noon. Hold it. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop at the employee. Oh wait, is this the same? Ah, shit. Okay, so I actually do have to find something now. And the only part that I think I can really, do anything with is... Where is it? This one. See, I remember that... I'm pretty sure there weren't any bones. But the issue is that I do not have her plate. I have this plate. And the issue with this plate is that there are bones. So yeah. I'm gonna have to hope it. Ha! And I stopped. Oh, I think the music stopped. I probably did. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate? This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone was left behind. Huh? Mr. Wright, need I remind you that it was a T-bone sedate? Exactly my point. Hey, Edgeworth, how about you use your brain instead of your insults? You might find that they're a bit better at actually doing shit. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet, there are no bones left on that plate. Okay, my issue with this part is that, look, does the tort already know this information? Because I do not remember us getting these plates as evidence. I feel like what the game should have done was have the two of their plates as evidence. Was have their two plates as evidence, and we present those. And then, what's the contradiction? And then we present the other plate that had been eaten. That way, comparing. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too. You ate a boneless steak. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that plate. You took your steak and you threw it somewhere else, like the incinerator. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her plate? Come on, Judge. I think it's pretty obvious what we're trying to do here. Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai. Picking on Salmonella. Shit, I actually do want to see what happens if I pitting on Salmonella. Override. She was pitting on Salmonella. Mr. Wright, something this finds hard to believe is whether you are joking or being serious. Oh? I would prefer it if you remained serious. Yes, Your Honor, I'll do my best. Okay. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Okay. Order! Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. I missed that left the trailer to eat her steak. Hot picture. She ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. No, I don't know how she killed him actually. Mr. Wright, isn't that a bit presumptuous? Objection. What kind of shit are you trying to pull, Wright? Yeah, what are you gonna do next? Update an autopsy report? Keep information by, I don't know, what's the word? Coaching the witness? What are you trying to... Let him claim what he wants. You say, I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worried that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle wit. you and I. Any day, Rastas. Do the upnet. Let's see. What was the murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes. As you can see, I am a woman of petite stature, no matter how big my breasts are. How could I possibly use the heavy spear as a weapon? And now I have choices, and I'm gonna save. I didn't even see the options, but I'm gonna save. I think you could. It's not impossible. Well, maybe it's not impossible, but science. Damn. Did you see that? Hey, Edward, guess what? You aren't my opponent here. You are not who I'm battling with. I'm battling with the real murderer. You're honestly kind of like a minion to the real killer. I'm speaking. The victim was stabbed through the chest from the front, yes? I believe this would indicate the victim was aware of the killer's presence. Now, the real samurai costume is slightly immobile. Compared to the victim, I am weaker and slower. I couldn't possibly win such a fight. I feel like what this game needs is it needs to do some actual tests, right? Like, for example, what if, like, right now, she actually did try to lift it? Or, like, a weight attributed to it. And it actually showed that she couldn't do it. If she actually can't do it. I don't know if she can or not. Not to mention, there is proof I did not have the spear. The photo of the steel samurai shows the victim himself was holding it. Or do you mean to suggest I could have wrestled it away from him? Yeah! Take that, right? Hey, Edward, you're being really pathetic. Then, that's what you kind of are right now. A pathetic bully. If you still think she did it, show us proof. Hey, Nick. You look at the data on the steel. Okay, well, isn't there something that you in there? Something odd about the samurai spear? Wait, something the matter, Mr. Wright? Sorry, Your Honor. I'd like to take back my previous claim. Very well, I won't hold you to your claim, but I'm gonna go back in time anyway because I feel bad about that choice. Okay, what should it actually be though? This one is just giving in. What is this one? Well, I don't know, doesn't help me, does it? So it's really, it has to be this one. What does I don't know do? I don't know. Objection! You don't know? What kind of lawyer are you? Quiet. I'm speaking. You don't know? What kind of lawyer? I don't know whether you could have fought with the steel samurai spear. However, that has no bearing on the case. Wait, what? Meaning? The spear, the something spear was not the murder weapon. Wait a minute. Wait, let me check something. Maybe I'll bring up my evidence. Oh my god, it's broken. Nobody could use it as a murder weapon if it was broken bad enough. What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. Do I present the photo? Is it like... No, this isn't proof of the now. That's proof of the last time. Is it this? Take that. I present my proof. The so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that this should be float during the morning action scene run through. But someone fit the spear. It was the security lady. She fit it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for somebody to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Rather impossible. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? What do you mean, what am I driving at? I'm contradicting all her points one by one. She says that a reason why she isn't the killer is because she couldn't use the murder weapon. I'm disproving her by showing how it's not the murder weapon at all. How are you not getting this? Aren't you a lawyer? Or a pathetic man? Think about what your science. Hey, Vasquez, do you hate him as much as I do? I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? Yeah, I am. If the samurai spear is not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what the weapon was? I can, if I shave. I want to see what happens if I say I can't tell you. Of course I can. Of course. Tan the antic, right? I have to agree, Mr. Wright. I just pretend you might know. Don't you tell. Think of what should be things. Talk loud. I can tell you. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? Yeah, because you actually made a good argument. I don't have to name the real murder weapon to tell you what isn't the murder weapon, but okay. I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon. Oh wait! Is it what I think it is? Shit, isn't it? No, but come on, that would be like impossible for it to happen like 2 times, right? Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jackhammer standing on top of the stairs. Order! Order! If I cannot order, this tour will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is all this about? You asked me to show you a murder weapon. I'm showing you a murder weapon. This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-up secret at the studio. What did this have to do with the current case? What are you talking about? The judge asked to see what the murder weapon was. I'm showing the murder weapon, dumbass. Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in the photo? See how the fence post pierced through his chest? What? What? Are you saying? Yes. The Capitol. What happened 5 years ago has happened again. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. The arrested meets Jackhammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then, she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had done himself 5 years ago. Whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, she died in the same way she taught another to die? You karma, bitch? 5 years ago? Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Ho ho ho. Very creative, Mr. Wright. I told you to man like you on my script writing, Shada. You deny what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of argument, the Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate costume, no less. Are you then claiming I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The van, right? You didn't have to carry it anywhere. All you had to do was use the van to move the body, find the costume, take him out of one, put him in the other, and then go back to the meeting. The hardest problem would be the blood flow. How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jackhammer have been put off the ship there to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume, there wasn't enough time. Okay, listen, Mr. Edward, I'm gonna need you to start doing tests. Because I know that sometimes in real life, what actual, criminal investigators do is they actually have a person attempt to do the job the killer would have to do. To actually see if it was possible. You pretended to do one in the Turnabout Sisters trial, but you're not even pretending to do it here. I need you to do some tests, goddammit. Why are you bullshit talking? Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She couldn't. Well, no, that wouldn't help. I bet, I'm gonna shave. You'd be surprised. I bet she could do it. Okay, this is not right. When people think their life depends on it, they can do amazing things. Mr. Wright, this isn't an episode of That's Incredible. What the fuck is that? If you claim she did everything in 15 minutes, let me guess, show me blue. Correct, show me blue. How am I supposed to do that? Then I won't have you making unsubstantiated claims. Yeah, I do. It's my thing. Wait, how did she know what I'm dating? Ha! I need only your cold sweat running down your face to know what you're dating. Shut up, Judge. I'm gonna go back in time, so I don't look like an idiot anyway. Beat this, user. Haha. I'm back. She had another way. The van. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hand? For instance, actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry the body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright? Mr. Wright? Please, show us how she carried the body. The van. You gave me this evidence, I believe. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the Studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. They went to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a man there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body in the magistrate costume. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Salmonella who drove the van. Can we prove that, though? Like, how do we know he drove the van if all we have is her word? Like, she said he did it, but how do we know he did it? Like, has she testified to that? Are you suggesting that Mr. Manala is a conspirator? Yeah, he pretty, he had the heart for her. Yeah, of course he is. Of course Salmonella had to be a total conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put in the costume There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. And also, don't forget, they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. And Edgeworth, you are dumber than you look. Pretty sad, considering that you look like an intelligent Englishman. I used, you win. It was fun. Huh? I win. What happens now? Wait, is that it? That was the most guilty ending. So, what happens next? Huh? Don't, huh? Me? Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I ought, something like that. I just said that. Wait, so you mean, Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? Well, are you admitting it or not? Is that it? Who can say? Wait, what? It's not done? Huh? Are you sure I did it? Mr. Wright, we just ended in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another matter altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? What? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Because you seem to be sitting over there. You think I'm a mindless idiot. Of course, as I the witness said. I love this. You know why this is so funny? Because in the last case, Red Wright had to rely on Edgeworth because he was an idiot. In this case, Edgeworth is relying on her because she is smarter than him. And also, what else? And also, his taste is a lie. Failures have to rely on each other to exist. And when they can't, they fail. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Like he hasn't been sure this whole damn time. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you have no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Testify again. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again. Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I've said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? Well, I'm gonna ask you different questions, obviously. I might have you testify about, like, your relationship, about what happened 5 years ago. Anything. I could have you testify about the sun, if it was relevant. You would ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn! Damn! To come so far, only to fail. As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Wait, what? What are you doing? Yes, Mr. Edward? I was hoping to come up with a selection while I was objecting, Your Honor. Wow, you really are dumb. Like, is this like a coping mechanism for you? Like, is your attitude, like, are you, like, actually just, like, average intelligent? Like, are you just, like, average intelligent, but you feel unimportant? So to hide the fact that you're average intelligent, you just decided to, like, look all fancy? I didn't. I see. Very well. Objection! Your Honor! I request that the witness testify again! You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. Too bad, that's not her decision. What exactly do you want her to testify about? Yes, indeed, really, I say, no. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Oh yeah, he's average intelligent all the way, right? He's average intelligent. I'm not saying he's dumb. He's not dumb, but he definitely isn't the genius he pretends to be. But at least he's on our side. That's better. Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick, why did Edgeworth? Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But wasn't it he who said he always gets a guilty verdict? Yeah, and he failed yesterday. He failed last time, so he already lost after all that. No, don't act like he changed. The only reason he's actually doing this is because he already lost once. If your perfect record is beaten, you can just do all out. Yeah, you can do whatever now. He's fleeing. He's fleeing from his own thirst. Witness testimony. After finding the body. I was with Sal and Old Bad, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. I immediately told the police. Then Powers showed up. The security lady, Old Bad, was quite irritated or agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceeding. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Why? Then I went home. Okay. I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're close. Real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Right. Cross-examination. After finding the body, I was with Sal and Old Bad and security lady when we found the body. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsals, so I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manila arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies in the costumes, mind you. Press harder, obviously. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put Mr. Hammer into the costume with Salmonella's help. Oh, what did I say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing anybody into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. But, boy! The witness will continue her testimony. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. Okay. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he said. Did nobody go to tell him? Remember what? There was a dead body lying in the front of us. Yet you expect me to act calm? You certainly seem calm enough when I accused you of murder. You actually seem like a very chill person. Press harder, duh. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? What, like some sort of turnabout? Ridiculous. Turnabout what? We turn about the samurai? You discovered the murdered body, and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Not my best point, not my best point. Well, Miss Vasquez, logically speaking, perhaps, but nobody there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, powers doesn't really stand out. We often leave him on the bus when shooting at rotation. Nobody noticed when he was missing. Poor Powers. Well, I suppose that explains it. Very well, Miss Baxter. You may continue. Okay. Hold it. What was everyone doing at that time? I really wish we had actual dialogue options here. Like, we could choose what question we asked. The issue with that is that they would all have to be really good questions. But, you know, I guess there wasn't enough data on the storage cartridge. No one said a thing. It was silent. Completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence. Like this atmosphere right now. Silence. Hey, Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Except for the music in the background. Someone should do something to lighten things up. The security lady, Obad, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers and saying he did it. Obad, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going towards the studio. Right, the Steel Samurai. Press harder. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. She seemed to have also given the detective a photograph. Of course, I heard all about this after the fact. That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera, she's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything in there I can use. I asked to be left out of proceedings. You asked to be left out? Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned. And I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. Did everyone hear that? Did everyone hear this? We should totally get that studio under investigation. They were nice enough to understand that since we were at a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Okay, but they were wrong. It turns out that the scene of the murder was exactly where the meeting happened. Covered for you, or covered up for you? There must have been a lot riding on that, with all those bidwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. We are totally going to get the professionals under arrest, right? Okay. Number 9. I went back to the studio to do something. The slip in your direction note? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. Who would do that? No, I guess not. Push harder. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Why were we under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything? Why? There have been murder out. Wait, what? But, no, wait. Wait, what? We're talking about before you saw the body. How would you know there was a murder? Is that a contradiction? Or, like, is that just me being an idiot? Because it could be the game being, like, really easy to beat. Who could get a rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess. Very well. Miss Vasquez, please continue. Wait, what? Your Honor! I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Dang. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? You would have to have known about the murder before going to Studio 1. Good job, Edgeworth. Although I'm not happy that I couldn't do that by myself. I figured it out too. Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth! What you have just said is a reasonable observation. Unlike what you usually do. Really good work. However, I find it hard to believe why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defend? Maybe he would be better at it. I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. Yeah. Although, why would he help in this case and not the other one? Because, like, this woman seemingly did it out of, like, self-defense, maybe. I don't know, because, like, she had the murder weapon. And that picture, it looked like he was coming to her with a weapon. And then she pushed him off. So that did not indicate to me that she planned to murder him. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of tort is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Chow. He told me. Chow, the director. You have to find something to pattern on this. Here. Or everything we've done till now will have been a waste of time. My time. The gamer's time. I believe in you, Nick. Don't get him. I was with Sal and Old Man, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. Oh shit, wait, I'm not do that one. Oh wait, that's all of it. Okay, so I have to find something. Wait a minute. Shit. Shit. Ah, look! And I don't have a save thing. Fuck me. Oh shit, I actually lost two and I'm not getting those back. Okay. Let me check something. How do I change it? Oh, I can't change it. Okay. Oh, wait. I really wish I could look at the profiles. But, I can't. Okay. Wait a minute. This isn't Powers. We know that. But what we do know is that whoever was in this photo knew that my client was injured. My client, Will Powers, was injured. Hammer wasn't injured, Will Power was injured, you thought? Okay, what do I present? This picture? You knew that Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Come on, Judge, you were there, you know. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his aid in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Will Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Powers who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. Damn, are you okay? That's right. She must have gotten it wrong. What? The director doesn't know the name of his actors? Really? The main characters too? Really? He wouldn't know the actors' names at least? I think not. Mr. Manila was at the run-through that morning. He would know it was Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. He's the protagonist. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez! You saw Hammer yimping towards you. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Hammer yimping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember what I literally just said. Mr. Hammer was dragging his yay too to imitate Powers. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. And when was he doing this? Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai Yimping. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Hammers who had been injured that morning. I think we're getting somewhere, guys. Order! Order! I will have order! What witness? Can you refute this claim? Yeah, see you try to sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Because they don't want to go to jail or die because of the death penalty? That's probably the reason why. Why in the world would I want Hammer dead? I don't think you did. He is the one who drugged our client. He is the one who took the costume. He's the one who came to you with a weapon. You got all the evidence. And yes, you're a super mastermind. You didn't plan any of that. He did. Yeah, he had fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yeah, you would need a motive. Well then what the fuck is my client's motive? Why would she have killed the victim? If there's a reason, it is unclear to this court. Did the defense have anything to say on this matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Self-defense, but I don't think that's what I'm going for here. Nick, no! Saying you can't prove it now would be like admitting defeat. She dead away. But what proof could I possibly have? I don't care if it's impossible. You still have to fight this one. Okay. I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present the tort as evidence for a motive. Shit, I don't know. Present, I guess? Take that! This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This is the photo that reveals the murder, the real motive in the murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was in the height of his fame. With Steve Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the tar pit. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed on him, no doubt. However, you, Steve Vasquez, you, Mr. Hammer, you made him work for you for petty change, leading us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-Shadar. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who killed the Vasquez, and not the other way around. What motive would the Vasquez have? Self-defense. Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me, and I never dealt with useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. She had no motive. She had no motive, Your Honor. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? He didn't even know that. It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? Your Honor. Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel hammer I taught you. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And all for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who has so truly taken advantage of him all those years. So, you did it, didn't you? Yes. I am guilty. Damn, she looks so much happier. It wouldn't be. Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere! We're too late! Ah! Miss Vasquez! What happened here? But Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please, try to remain calm. No. How did this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez! No! Please don't die. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I used a dab. Mr. Edgeworth, where is Steve Ashton? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. What do you mean, Edgeworth? Willpower was innocent. That he should be found. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. Yeah! Oh yeah, we did it, everybody! Yeah! Hey, Will Powers! You gonna pay me, right? Not like my first one or my second one? That is all. This court is adjourned. October 20th, 1:12 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Mr. Vasquez. But today, he had tried to flame me for the murder. It made me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright? Huh? Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Well, I don't want to say I don't know. That would hurt his feelings. Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because of my attorney's badge. Because nobody would believe he was an attorney because he didn't have one. Because he died. Because he was dragging his foot. Because he liked the map. He loved the map. He wanted the weapon because he really liked it. Because of Mr. Monkey's head. He hated it. Oh, wait, is that actually this one? It's the only item that has any sort of sentimentality to him. It has to be this one, right? I don't want to be wrong, though. Take that. It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once. But he was reduced to acting in a kid's show and as the villain to boot. The kid loved the Steel Samurai. And so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have traded places with him any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I. Congratulations, WP. Oh, thanks to you, I'll finally be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. Only problem is that it got burned in the furnace and they're not gonna make the TV show anymore, so that's probably the last costume. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty suit and... Huh? Is something wrong? No, of course not. Ah! Nick! Edgeworth! Hello? Say something right. I'm not good at small talk. Huh? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to date you. That thing would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Because the game had to dumb me down and make sure that the player didn't have the opportunity to actually play the fucking game by themselves. Yes, pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Ha ha, you like the kid show, you like the kid show. Liar. Right? I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you after all these years. What does that mean? We met a couple months ago, right? Meet again. However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Because if we had not met, I would still be a winner. I would be amazing. Instead, you kind of made me an idiot. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Ooh, is this where the shipping starts? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Oh. Okay, well, those are less hot than I should thought they would be. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix, right? Don't ever show your face in front of me again. Okay, asshole, I wasn't planning on meeting you anyway. That's what I came here to tell you. Damn, I thought he was warming up to us, kind of, right? Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend? What? Friends? Ah, yes. They're rivals, Nick. Rivals, right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Okay. Does Phoenix Wright see that Edgeworth is changing a bit? Huh? Why do I get the feeling that I'm missing something? Hey, I get that feeling too, Maya. Maybe we'll get answers. Come on, Nick. Tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? Okay? And so, the turning clothes on another case. I tried to stir by revealing that accident 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kid shows again. Pink Princess. Nick, this is it. The new show starts today. You're gonna watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it late that WP gets to play the lead again? What, in this show? Dude, that person, that actor, that costume has boobies. I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I think that would be an even worse idea. I don't know. I don't think the will be ready for the real willpowers. Damn. The end. Yay! Oh, we did another episode. Ooh, a brand new episode has been added. Episode 4, Turnabout Goodbyes. This one has Edgeworth, and I don't recognize anybody else. But, Edgeworth might be important. I don't like how I have this. Can I erase this? Okay, we are now on Turnabout Goodbyes, and we will start the next one, next Sunday, or something. I don't know when, okay? But anyway, yeah, it looks like Edgeworth is changing a bit. He's uncertain about his path in life, probably because he probably sent a whole bunch of people to jail for no apparent reason, and then he also made it so a bunch of criminals got used, and they probably kept committing crimes because they never got caught. And you know, now that I keep talking, he's sounding more and more like a bad person who did a really bad thing. But yeah, hopefully he actually stops doing bad things in Turnabout Goodbyes. And now, for now, I am gonna have to say goodbye to all of you. Bye!